Van Dorn goes fastest. Evans is now on the bubble. Freitz jumps up into second. Wow, huge lap from the Envision driver. And Evans is shuffled out. He's not going to make it through to the Jules. Verline is ninth. The Porsche's nowhere. Dennis jumps up into 7th place. Oliver Turvey comes through and goes 7th. Turvey out-qualifies Dennis, Sete Camera and Pascal Verline. Evans, Sims, Turvey, Dennis, Sete Camera, all eliminated. Here comes the DS Techeetah of Jean-Eric Verne. He's almost half a second away. Verne, the second place man in the championship, might not be getting through to the Jules. Here he comes across the line. Oh, he slots into 4th. 7,000ths of a second. Antonio Felix da Costa now out, and he pushes Verne out. Edo Mortara, Nick de Vries, Antonio Felix da Costa and Andre Lotterer, the 4 drivers that will advance through. And it's Lotterer versus Van Dorn, da Costa versus Freitz. It'll be de Grassi versus de Vries, Cassidy versus Mortara. Andre Lotterer, and he is going to be going up against the championship leader, Stoffel Van Dorn. We've gone split screen, and oh, Van Dorn's fighting that into turn 1, and that did not look neat and tidy.
No, he got a lock up. He got a lock up going in, and look at him. He's lost 3/10, Jack.
Out across the line. Surely this is going to be Andre Lotterer into the semi-finals. It is. Next up, Antonio Felix da Costa against this man, Robin Freitz.
Very close to that inside wall. He wouldn't want to get much closer than that, and he drives up to the line. What does this do for him? A 6-1. That's a good effort.
Freitz has got ahead though. Freitz has got ahead as he comes towards the line now. It's close though. 300ths between them, and it's Freitz. Lucas de Grassi versus Nick de Vries. De Grassi's lost time in the final few corners. Here he comes. It is a 1 minute 6.508. Here comes Nick de Vries now. Surely he will be advancing through to the semis. And he does. Nick Cassidy versus Edo Mortara. And Cassidy does a 1 minute 6.377. Let's see what Mortara can do through the final corner. He's got a almost 2/10 advantage. It's now a 1/4 of a second advantage. And it is Mortara that advances. So the semi-finals will be Lotterer versus Freitz and de Vries versus Mortara. Andre Lotterer up against Robin Freitz.
Oh, he's gone deep. At turn 5, he's gone wide and just sliding the rear of the car. Look at that.
Freitz on the right, Lotterer on the left in the Porsche. Freitz has got a bit more of an advantage again as they come to the line, and it is Freitz by a 1/10.5 who gets into the final. Nick de Vries versus Edo Mortara next up. On board with the Mercedes EQ, man, he sent it in so hot into 1, but he kind of got away with it. So, Mortara...
Oh, he's hit something came off.
Hit the wall on the way into the corner there, Edo Mortara. De Vries now has a 1/4 of a second advantage, a deficit, but it's growing. Cuts the timing beam. Mortara goes through. Robin Freitz versus Edo Mortara for pole position.
Oh, Freitz really scrappy there on the way into turn 1, so that's already put a bit more energy into his rear tyres and perhaps cost him a little bit of lap time. We'll have a look. Here is Mortara on board with him, and he's had a much tidier run through turn 1. 22.43 for the first sector for Freitz, and yeah, look at that. That scrappy run for Freitz into turn 1 has cost him.
So Mortara has over a 1/10 of a second on Robin Freitz. He's neater through turn 5 than he was last time in the semi-finals, but the gap grows again. Almost 3/10 of a second to Mortara's advantage. Mortara doesn't know that though, and Freitz is closing the gap a little. Here comes Mortara out of turn 5, right up to the wall. The gap grows again, more than 3/10 of a second.
If you were the team, would you tell Mortara to just have a safe finisher's lap, because he's nearly 4/10 up now?
Here comes Robin Freitz. He's going to set the benchmark lap time. It is a 1 minute 6.470, but Mortara is going quicker. The gap comes down a little. It's 3/10 of a second. Mortara on the power, a little bit of a slide, but drives towards the line. And for the second day in a row here in Berlin, Edo Mortara will start on pole. Championship leader Stoffel Van Dorn will be 7th on the grid. Lotterer in 4th, de Vries in 3rd, and the front row, Robin Freitz and Edo Mortara